Hi everyone. Actually, I'm going to go this way. Hi everyone. I wanted to bring you into a beautiful little scene I just uncovered during a walk on Pappy Farms, which is my parents' property. And it's really given me the inspiration to quantify and to get to know the land in order to know what I want to materialize and manifest as the physical storehouse. So this is where I have imagined up what it would look like to literally create heaven on earth. And I have found that where that begins is the garden. And there's so many metaphors in that, which I will be sharing on the in the witchy garden room of Storehouse Social. Something is transitioning quite I don't know if this is a word, quite quantifiably in my world. I'm seeing how things are being built out. And what's happening is I'm seeing them in mind, in imagination, and understanding very quickly the how. And what I'm noticing is the how for me is recommended is I start outside of myself to start to see something, just start building something out to pull in the actual reality of me living, working, existing, and being sustained by the physical storehouse. The storehouse is the place that provisions and sustains those who have a storehouse. The storehouse is a natural expression of God's source universe. And the storehouse is always abundant. The storehouse is always provisioned. The storehouse is always ready to provide when we manifest, when we take a deposit out. And what's happening now is I'm understanding more and more how we're bringing physical manifestation material into reality from the energetic world. That's all of the things that I'm exploring through a fun and fantastical fantasy land in Storehouse Social. So there's something really beautiful that is the story of how Storehouse Social, the physical being, is coming into creation. And that is unfolding, and you can watch it by being a member of Storehouse Social. I have a free membership, so it's free. So you can get upgrades, but you can come and watch the physical manifestation of Storehouse simply by me first imagining it and living it in front of my seen reality. So how I'm starting to do that is supporting the building of a garden to help my parents get their garden up and running. We're allowed some creative expression in there, and we are learning the ropes. When I say we, Bud and I, as we are still imagining and bringing into the reality the manifestation of the storehouse physical, we are doing parts of that. We are creating parts of it by creating the knowledge needed in order to do that. When we actually get to that point, we will be prepared because we're helping my parents with their land. And by being here as well, I've been finding all of the parts of the physical manifestation of Storehouse Social, all the parts of it that I want to be there when I do realize it in physical form. Part of it is a secret garden. As I meandered through this property, I came across this tiny little secret garden that I'm going to show you here at the end of this video because it's so sweet and it's so beautiful. And it reminded me, like, oh, when I have that dream heaven on earth. Oh my God, look. Oh, can you see him? Where'd he go? Pepe. Shoot, you can barely see him. He's chasing. Pepe just literally ran by here. 3 deer ran by, and then Pepe was like chasing them off. I swear, he's our little protector. He keeps the land clear of all critters, and that means deer too. They don't have a chance when it's the waking hours for Pepe. So a secret garden is a requirement now for me to say to the universe, my perfect storehouse in physical manifestation has many secret gardens to sneak off to, and to connect in, and to open up to the supernal channel, and to give thanks for my life. Show me these secret gardens that are altars to my peace as I go throughout my day, so I can do my work while also being at home in the storehouse. And if you're getting the metaphor, we know the storehouse is within. And that is the point of not only my own physical manifestation, of my own personal manifestation of the storehouse, which is a sanctuary for my soul, a place for my home and my work to come together, to commune and to gather with people like me, who resonate with me, who I resonate with, who are here for a higher expression of life, who are here to go into the deeper meanings of life, who are here to discover the secrets and the hidden secrets and the mysteries that that have been hidden from us, that people died for in order to share and to keep these hidden secrets going. We're going to be talking about all of that, because it is now, there is evidence, there is data to all of this. It's just been hidden. It's no longer airy-fairy rhetoric. This is what we are in the time of history to learn. What has been kept secret, what has been hidden in the dark, is now becoming light. And we're exploring all of that in Storehouse Social, in my network, in my community, in my world. And those who are resonating with my world, who are drawn to create and build a life of peace, and who are here to be an anchor of peace in a world that's gone very chaotic and very dark. We're here to be light, and we're here to be lighthearted, and we're here to have fun. But yet we are also here to be creators of a new world. Those are the spiritual leaders that are coming together to do just this work. And those are the spiritual leaders that in this moment, as you watch this, and as I stand here in the sunlight, like basking in the sunlight, I don't know if you can see it, as you sit here in your space right now, you are being called because you resonate enough to be on this video 7 minutes into it. Storehouse Social is a fantasy world that is being created on the inside, and to then express on the outside for the good of all who help create it. If you help and be a leader, a spiritual leader, to help to create peace, you will be supported. And we are getting that training and that learning within Storehouse Social. And I hope you join me, whether it's for free or for one of the higher tiers, the highest tiers, $19.99. Not that much to invest. You will get much more in entertainment, events, story, fantasy world kind of stuff. That's pretty cool. And an invitation into the inner parts and the inner imagination of myself. And I share those inner parts with you, because as they grow and manifest into the outside world, it also becomes a safe haven and a place for you as well to come, visit, gather, and retreat with me. The storehouse is open, and I look forward to seeing you there. You're invited into my living room. Come on in. For the bonus on this, I want to take you into the secret garden I just discovered, okay? So I think I have to change around. I got to change this around, so I'm going to flip my camera view because it won't let me do it, and I'll be right back. Okay. I was just walking up this hill. I was coming straight up this hill, and I stopped here to catch my breath, and I just looked over and I was like, wow, this is so inviting. This just looks like a perfect pathway. So I'm just gonna go quiet and take you in there and let you see it from my perspective, and see what you feel and see what you think when you're invited into this beautiful secret garden. Get my hair straight. So that was it. That was the secret garden. I saw it so beautifully, and before I did that video, I spent some time in there and just kind of felt around energetically, and it just felt so beautiful. As you can tell, there's so much peace here. There's the small town. This was some homes that were just built back in the early 1900s while they built the dam here. So it's just the one and only little pocket of homes here, and it's so beautiful because they're distant enough that I can hear voices. I can hear a road noise. I can hear dogs barking, but at a distance. So this I can still be involved and kind of perceive life around me, and know that there is life outside of my own, and yet have it be at a distance. So that's been the biggest gift for me to have here since I've been back from Albania. Because if you've been on daily tune-ins and peace talks for a little bit, you know that my last environment was in Albania, in Saranda, Albania, which is like this beautiful place, but it was very condo oriented, and everybody was on top of everybody, and I started to freak out a little bit. It was hard. So I don't want to be that involved in life. I want to be have my perspective be higher, freer, more distant from the outside world. That's what I'm finding myself on the inside, what's happening on the inside, and I'm also noticing that on in my outside reality. So this is something that's very resonant with me, and part of creating Storehouse, the physical space that becomes the storehouse. It's important that it has some life outside of it that I can see and perceive without being right in it. So this is an important discernment moment, and noticing when something is coming to us to pay attention to, because what's happening right now is these amazing skills are being turned on, the skills of manifestation. So we have to be really, really discerning about every single thought we have to say, do I want that to show up in my reality? So when I have a realization and say, this is why heaven on earth is so full for me here, is so obvious to me here, because I'm distant from the world, but yet I can see and feel and know and touch it and know that it exists right here, but I'm distant. I'm discerning that is something that I want. So I'm okay continuing to talk and to notice that. Anything that comes into my awareness that I don't like, I will tune out, because that is showing and telling and dialing into the universe that no, that station gets turned down in the reality. So things are manifesting so quickly right now that it's like we gotta pick out every thought that is happening and how we're resonating with that thought to say yes or no to it. It is literally a millisecond to millisecond essential skill right now to be in constant discernment of your mind patterns, because I get the sense that something big is on the horizon, and not coming, something big is coming. That's kind of it's not exactly easy to understand. There's a lot of different definitions for that, but something big is on the horizon, meaning horizon's right here. And when that something big comes, and it could be the flash, I don't know, depending on what timeline we're on, it could be a couple different options. But when that big presence, that big energy shows up in your world, it will expose all the things that you've been thinking, all the things that you've been resonating with. So it's really important. It exposes it, meaning it's going to manifest. So when it does, you want to make sure all your thoughts and all of your actions and all of your deeds are aligned with the higher good. So, because it's coming. I don't know what that means, but it's on the horizon, which means we can see it. It's that close, and I can feel a presence it feels as big as when you can feel an entity around, kind of somebody who, when you have somebody that enters in your world, you're like, ooh, that's a dark person. They're an entity, that they're parasitic almost, they kind of make your skin crawl. So imagine that, but on the opposite end, there is presence about someone. When a presence shows up, you just know it. You can feel it. You just know that this consciousness is something to pay attention to. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's just to pay attention to. This bigness energy that I'm feeling, it is a presence. So it's a presence of some sort that comes into your world and rocks your world. And it's just on the horizon of showing up. So start looking for it. This is some pretty powerful information that's coming through at the moment. So like I'm kind of connecting dots to what that might mean for me. And it feels pretty, it feels like that presence. So there is something big happening. And when that bigness happens, it's going to comes into the present moment. It's going to be a divine reflection of exactly what's been in your mind and what's been in your heart. And it's going to manifest in physical reality. So just be discerning about what's on your heart at the moment. Make it joyful. Make it peaceful. Do you hear the eagle? Oh, yeah, I think it was an eagle. No, a hawk. Sorry, that was a hawk. So we got hawk energy showing up to kind of put an exclamation point on that. Be discerning with your thoughts. Peace to you, everyone. It's really freaking palpable right now. Peace, I can see it, I can hear it, I can feel it, I can sense it. It's all through me. It is profoundly peaceful in this moment. So this world is in existence, and when you join me here, we commune and we lock arms in the storehouse, and we allow the storehouse to support us. So until I have something physical to literally invite you to, I am literally inviting you into my virtual storehouse that is being built out to be the architecture, to be the blueprint of what becomes the physical storehouse. Pretty cool. I'm going to take you on a journey and a tour of it, and I look forward to seeing you there. Have a good one. Mwah.